So I'm gonna throw in this disclaimer at the beginning of this video real quick. After editing everything together, I realized that my introduction, like the second half of the introduction part, the audio doesn't match up with the video, and I have an idea of why that happened, but yeah, this is to acknowledge that I know it's there, and I guess like just don't pay attention to my face. It's not that bad, but it's definitely noticeable, and yeah. So hopefully it doesn't distract you guys that much. So now I present to you my first vlog. Bye. This is my third day trying to film this stupid video, and I have been struggling so much. Hey, and welcome to my very first vlog. Wow, I forgot how weird it is to talk to a camera. Today is September 30th, 2016, and like I said, this is day number 1 of my daily vlogs. So unless you're my friend, you have no idea who I am, so I wanted to have a little introductory section and just talk about myself, because that's what I do best. I feel like this is the first day of school where you have to like introduce yourself to your classmates. So, hi, my name is Johnny, I am 23 years old, and I live in South Georgia. So why did I decide to start daily vlogging? Well, there's two main reasons. Number one, I've always really been into the idea of keeping like a diary or a journal where I can look back at it like 10 years from now and see like how my life was back then compared to how it is now. But I hate handwriting so much. Like, I wish I could explain how much I hate writing by hand. So keeping a physical journal is kind of like out of the question. But I can always do online journaling or like blogging, except I've tried that and it doesn't really work. I just like won't keep up with it. And every time I'm serious online and I have to like type stuff, I get so pretentious and like all of my entries will have like they need to have like some deep meaning or like symbols and metaphors and stuff, and it's stupid. Like I look back at the blogs I've made in the past and I'm like, why did I like write like this? Why was there so much angst? Like, ugh, it's so gross. Um, but yeah, I just want to be able to like look back at these vlogs and see like what changed, what stayed the same. Like, do I have the same friends? Like, did I accomplish what I wanted to accomplish? So I think that this is like a good way for me to achieve that, but also like stay consistent because I'll need to vlog every day. And I don't know, just like videotaping is easy because you just point and talk and shoot. And yeah. So, reason number 2 is that I talk a lot. Like, my mind is always like running and I'm always thinking and I always need to like verbally express it. Except it gets annoying because I used to live in Atlanta, but then I moved. So I have like 2 or 3 friends here, but I don't really see them that much like physically. So literally my only way to communicate is to text people, and I'm always texting people. And I'm like the type of person that will send you one text, and regardless of whether you reply or not, I'll like keep on sending you texts, and like I'll keep on sending you pictures and like links and stuff, and I'm that person. And I think it gets really annoying. I mean, no one's has told me that was annoying, but I just know that people like get annoyed with it or like they like don't click the links and stuff like that. So I think it's better for me to talk to a camera instead of bothering my friends, even though I will still bother my friends. At least this way I can like, if like a thought comes up and I want to tell someone, I can just tell the camera. Also, my like I don't watch daily vlogs except for one, and this was like the first person I ever saw daily vlog and like the only person that I watched, and that's Bumble Bailey. So if you have never seen her before, you should totally check her out. She's like this artist in Canada. She's 26, I think, and I don't know why, but I just love watching her videos. Like, I'm not an artist. I like don't paint or color or do any of that stuff, and I live in America, but it's still like I don't know. I'm like so invested in her life now. It's like insane. But it started out with me just like watching like whatever vlog she would upload recently and then just like keep up every day. But now I actually decided to go back to day number 1. And she's been vlogging for 3 years, so there's a lot of vlogs.
But I've gone all the way back to day one, and I've seen like the first 100 or so. But it was crazy seeing how different her life was back then compared to what it's like now. So I kind of want to be able to see that transformation with me. And yeah, I mean, this is all like very like a personal project. Like I don't really care if people watch these or not. Like I'm putting it out on YouTube so that if people do see it, it's like whatever. But I'm not trying to get like YouTube famous or like I'm this is not what I want. Oh, there's another person outside. But yeah, this is not what I want to do with my like I don't want to be a professional vlogger even though there's people that are, which I think is like insane cuz they make so much money. But yeah, this is just like more for me to have on record, on file, so that I can just like see it and see how much I've grown. And that's like, to me, that's like the cool thing. So, oh my god, I've already talked so much. So, yeah, the last thing I guess I'll talk about is what the format of this vlog will be. So, there's kind of like two formats that people follow. The first format is that they'll film, edit, and upload the same day, or you film one day and then you edit and upload the next day. I'm going to try to edit and upload my videos all on the same day that I film because I feel like it'll get confusing if I don't do that. Even though I'll always state like the date at the beginning of my vlogs just to make sure it's consistent and that everyone knows. So, yeah. So, yeah, I think that's all I want to have in this little, like, introduction part. If you don't know me in real life, then you probably still don't know anything about me, but I plan on, like, talking a lot more about myself in, like, future vlogs, because I could talk about myself for hours, and I don't want to have, like, a super long first video. But yeah, there are a lot of topics that I want to explore with you guys, and yeah, you guys will definitely learn more about me. But until then, I'm done with this introduction, and I need to get my day started, so. So it's 4 o'clock right now. My sleep schedule right now is pretty much fucked up, which fucks up my daily schedule because I do everything so late because I wake up late. But I need to go study. I'm taking the GRE on Thursday, so in 5 days. Well, 6 days. Yeah, 6 days. But technically I have 5 days left to study, but I'm not gonna be studying on Wednesday, the day before the test, just because, like, you shouldn't. Like, if you don't know it by now, like, you don't know it. So, if anything, I'll just do, like, a really light review on Wednesday. So, I have 4 days of just, like, hardcore reviewing to do. And I mean, I'm like pretty confident with my abilities, but you know, like, it's just gonna be like me working through problems and just like trying to catch all my little mistakes and stuff like that. So, as much reviewing as I can do will definitely help me. So, I am going to I'm at the bookstore now, I'm just in the car. So I think I'll try to. It's 4 o'clock and they close like after 9, I think. So, there's like 5 hours of studying I could do, but I'm definitely gonna do 3, and then I'll try to do 4, but we'll see. So, my day is going to be full of fun. But I will see you guys after. Bye. So I usually study in like the cafe of like the bookstore here, and literally as soon as I walked in, I see someone like in the cafe that I went to high school with, and that's like fine. But now I feel like we're gonna have to do that like fake like hi, how are you? Oh my god, how have you been thing, and that's literally I hate making small talk because it's so awkward. At least I hate making small talk with like people you barely know. Like if it was with like someone you were like friends with, it's fine, but it's gonna be so annoying. Also, secondly, this is my first time vlogging in public, and it is as awkward as everyone says it is, so if you think doing it in the privacy of your own room is like bad, this is like hell. So, bye. So, it is almost 5 in the morning, and I've literally spent the past few hours like
editing this video, and it has been so fucking hard. Like, it's absurd. First of all, I have no editing experience like going into this whatsoever, so I was kind of like going in blind. Secondly, I'm also using Adobe Premiere Pro. Like, they make movies using this program, so obviously it's gonna be like hard. So I had to watch tutorials, I had to troubleshoot some stuff, and then just like figure out how to do everything, and that took a long time. So there's still so many things that don't understand. Like, there's buttons that I don't know what it's even for, and just like so many other things that I have to like figure out. But for now, I'm just gonna slap everything together, and it's gonna be really basic, but that's okay because this is my first vlog. Um, and it's all a learning experience, right? So yeah, the introduction was longer than I wanted it to be. I mean, it's definitely like shorter than the full uncut version, but I think that everything I had in there is necessary. I also know I ramble a lot, but I mean, that's me. So I actually had to cut off a lot of stuff that happened after I came home from the bookstore, which was basically just me talking, but I can just talk about that tomorrow. So yes, I've edited everything together and I'm just going to upload this final clip. I'm also going to film a disclaimer to put at the beginning of the video, which um, you would have already seen if you're watching this video, because I had some problems in the introduction, but alas, everything is done. So I am going to go to sleep because